Hey friends, we're going to read a book today called Robot Rescue. And I hope you had a good day today. Today is the first day of the new year. So happy 2021. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Greta stood in her kitchen next to a robot. The robot had two wheels, one long arm with a gripper, and a loose screw. I'll fix that, Greta said. She picked up a screwdriver to tighten the screw. Then she heard a knock at the door. Hi, Bruce. Come in and meet Waterbot. Greta said, Mom and I built it. It waters our plants. Watch. She picked up a cell phone from the counter and touched the screen. Waterbot began to move. Greta's cat, Freddy, hissed and jumped up on the fridge. Sorry, Freddy, Greta called. Freddy hates Waterbot, she told Bruce. Waterbot rolled to the counter. It grabbed a watering can in its gripper. Greta touched the screen again. Waterbot turned. It rolled over to a potted plant and tilted the can down. Water poured onto the plant. Cool, can I try? Bruce asked. Sure. Greta handed him the phone. Bruce made Waterbot spin around. This is awesome, he said. Greta's mom came in. I see Bruce has met our new friend, she said. Oh, Bruce said, I almost forgot why I came over. It snowed in the mountains. Mom and I are going to spend the night in our cabin. Do you guys want to come? Can we, Mom? Greta bounced up and down with excitement. Suddenly she froze. Wait, we can't. Who will take care of Freddie? We've never left him alone at night before. Can't you leave his food out? Bruce asked. He'd eat it all the minute we left, Greta said. Then he'd be hungry all night. She sighed. Waterbot gently bumped into Greta. Whoops, sorry, said Bruce. He touched the screen and Waterbot backed up. Hey, said Greta, maybe Waterbot can feed Freddie. That's a good idea, Greta's mom said. She looked at the clock. But I have work to finish. If you figure it out, we can go. Yes. Greta and Bruce high-fived. Greta pulled out pencils and paper. Then she and Bruce sat down at the table. How can Waterbot feed Freddie? Greta asked. Bruce tapped his pencil on the table. Greta doodled on the paper. I know. Bruce jumped to his feet. Let's put a plastic cup of food on the edge of the table. Then we crash Waterbot into the table. Blam! The food will fall on the floor. But Mom likes this table, Greta said. She wouldn't want Waterbot crashing into it. Greta doodled some more. Bruce tapped some more. Maybe, Greta frowned, thinking hard. Maybe Waterbot can pour cat food instead of water. Yes, Bruce said. Greta emptied the watering can and dried the inside. She poured cat kibble into the can and tilted it. Nope, Greta shook her head. The spout is too small. We could use this, said Bruce. He picked up the cup. Good idea, Greta said. She filled the cup with kibble and put the cup in Waterbot's gripper. Then she made the gripper twist. Only a few bits of kibble fell out. The cup needs to tilt more, then all the kibble will fall out, said Greta. Greta grabbed a piece of paper. Right now, the gripper twists this far. She drew an arrow showing how far the gripper twisted. And we need it to twist this far. Bruce drew another picture beside it. Greta used a wrench to loosen a bolt. She pulled on Waterbot's gripper. It popped off in her hand. She put it back at a different angle and tightened the bolt again. Bruce put food into the cup. Greta made the gripper twist. Kibble fell into the bowl. Woohoo, said Bruce. He patted the robot on its head. You're not Waterbot anymore. You're Kibblebot. What if something goes wrong? I wish we could see Kibblebot feed Freddy, Greta said, scratching Freddy's back. Hey, I know. She raced out of the room. She came back with a little camera. We can put this on Kibblebot's head. The camera is linked to Mom's phone. That way we can watch the kitchen while we're gone. Bruce handed Greta long pieces of tape. Greta taped the camera to Kibblebot's head. Greta's mom walked in just as they were finishing. Wow, good work, she said. I guess we better pack our snow clothes. Greta ran upstairs, her heart thumping. She packed boots, gloves, a warm coat, and a hat. Before she left, she filled Kibblebot's cup with cat food. She turned on the camera. Then she gave Freddie a hug goodbye. Take good care of him, Kibblebot, she said. At the cabin, Greta and Bruce had a snowball fight. They built snow people. They built a snow robot. Ready for Cocoa? Miss Ling called from the cabin door. Yes, Greta and Bruce yelled. They drank cocoa and had dinner. Afterwards, Greta picked up her mom's phone. Time to feed Freddy, she said. She turned on the camera. Everyone gathered around the phone. Greta could see Kibblebot's gripper holding the food. Here goes, said Greta. She moved Kibblebot over to the food bowl. She pressed the arm control. Kibblebot's gripper tilted. The kibble spilled into the bowl. Hooray, said Bruce. But where's Freddy? Greta asked. Greta spun Kibblebot around slowly. Freddy wasn't on the fridge. He wasn't on the high shelf. He wasn't behind the cookbooks. Those are all his usual hiding spots, Greta said, frowning. Don't worry, said her mom. Once Kibblebot stops moving, Freddy will come out to eat. Before bedtime, Greta checked the camera again. Sure enough, the bowl was empty, but she couldn't see Freddy anywhere. Maybe he's hiding somewhere new, said Bruce. Greta bit her lip. He must be upset because we're gone. Poor Freddy. In the morning, there was still no sign of Freddy. They packed up the car. I'm worried about Freddy, Greta said. I'm sure he's fine, said Miss Ling, but worrying is no fun. The trip seemed to take forever. When they got home, Greta jumped out of the car. Hurry, Mom, she said. Greta's mom unlocked the door. The door swung open. Greta ran into the kitchen, and there was Freddy. Greta blinked. She couldn't believe it. Freddy was curled up on Kibblebot's base. He looked up at her and meowed. Bruce laughed. That's why we couldn't find him with the camera. He was in the one spot the camera couldn't see. Freddy and Kibblebot are friends now, Greta said. Cats like whoever feeds them, her mom said. Speaking of food, who wants lunch? Asked Greta's mom. Me, said Greta. Me, said Bruce. Me, said Mrs. Ling. Meow, said Freddy. That was cute. So Freddy and Kibblebot became friends. Yeah. Boy, that robot was really handy, wasn't he? Yeah, have you ever tried to build a robot? It's not easy. But it would be nice to have a robot that would feed the kitties, wouldn't it? Or maybe a robot that could make us pizza. That would be good too. All right. Have a nice day, friends. Bye bye.